For more on this, we reach Pastor Allen Overton with the Concerned Pastors for Social Action and the Coalition for Clean Water. He is in Flint, Michigan. Pastor Overton, the Flint water crisis has now made national, even international headlines, bringing us to today and that Democratic debate that's going to happen in your city. What's it been like having so much attention on your community?
Well, it's been interesting to finally get the attention that this community deserves and needs for this crisis that they're currently in with this water disaster. So it's been pretty interesting.
I can imagine. I mean, when you think about this crisis and finally people are paying attention so much so that there's a debate tonight, what do you hope they'll talk about?
Well, we're hoping they'll talk about what they promise and pledge to do for the citizens of the city of Flint with the federal government, because as we've always known that this has been a trifecta of developments that has taken place in this community, and with the trifecta of developments, all three entities have let this community down and not done what was right by this community. They lost here on the local level, the state level, and the federal level. All three levels have let this community down, and the federal government is going to have to step in and assist this community in revitalizing this community.
So is this too little too late, you think?
No, it's not too little too late. There's going to cost a lot of money to fix what they've broken, but I think that if they make the investment, Flint is a strong community. It's a General Motors UAW start town, and I think that if they invest the money, this community can come back and be strong as it's ever been before.
You're part of a group suing the local authorities over their handling of the contaminated water crisis. What do you think is behind it?
Well, they put dollars before lives. And because the governor that we had made some bad decisions, now it's came back to haunt them because they put dollars before lives. That was the main problem. They looked at profit before they looked at the precious lives of the children in this community.
Do you think what happened is unique to Flint, or do you think that this is a problem that other communities right across the United States may be facing?
Well, it is unique to Flint because it's happening in Flint right now, but this problem has the ability to go all across the country. We need some infrastructure work done across the country. It needs to start in Flint. Flint needs to be a pilot to show what can be done and what the federal government can do to revitalize these communities. This can also be a way of economic development for every community that it has to go through to correct these problems.
Flint's, a lot of candidates have been talking about Flint and the crisis and what they plan to do or promise to do. Are people actually in Flint leaning toward any particular candidate?
Well, I think that, I would want to believe they're leaning towards Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton has come here. She's met with the people. She's been on the ground. She's talked with the people. Bernie Sanders had the opportunity to come. He chose to go to a city about 45, 50 miles from here and hold a rally. He hasn't showed a whole lot of interest in the people here in the city of Flint. So, we hope that on Tuesday, this community show Bernie Sanders that our lives matter, Flint lives matter, and that we deserve the attention that Hillary Clinton has given us, as well as the President of the United States.
What about Marco Rubio? He accused the Democrats of politicizing the water crisis for choosing to have the debate there. What do you say to that?
Well, I just left my pulpit and preached a wonderful sermon, and I don't want to really talk about Marco Rubio and the thing that he's saying about politicizing. This is a public crisis. Everybody needs to be political about this, and they need to be politically correct and get this problem taken care of. So again, that's probably why he's following and chasing a guy like Donald Trump when they're asking him to get out of the race, because he's totally not aware of what's going on in America and the United States and the city of Flint.
We're running out of time, but what do you think about the future of Flint?
I'm thinking that the future of Flint is a comeback city. I think this was the wrong city to try to contaminate and poison. This is a fighting city. We're going to fight our way back. We're not going to give up. We're going to stay right here. We're going to bring value back to our community, value back to our homes, and we're going to stay here and fight until we get this problem taken care of. Just know, 13, 14 months ago, they said that we would never get national attention. We have everybody in America looking at the city of Flint right now, so we're going to fight until we get this problem taken care of.
All right, we will leave it there. Thank you so much, Pastor Overton.
Thank you for your time, and certainly we thank you for your consideration and allowing us to come on and voice our opinion on what we think should happen in the city of Flint.
Thank you. Pastor
Thank
Allen
you.
Overton with the Concerned Pastors for Social Action and the Coalition for Clean Water. We reached him in Flint, Michigan.